Hey, it's your girl Tiiiik. Today is Saturday. Don't remember the date, but I do remember next Friday, January 10th, is my birthday. It's gonna be lit. But anyway, the topic today is you don't owe nobody shit. Oh my God. It's true. Shit. So anyway, we're gonna get right back into the topic. Unfortunately, my friend Kiera called me, so it cut off my recording. Anyway, so once again, it's your girl Masika. This is my favorite spot to sit. As you know, this stuff on my face is peroxide clean, cleans up your pores. I put it on after I use the turmeric. Turmeric is actually working great for me as of right now. I've been using it for about 2 weeks on and off, but I'm trying to get straight back onto it. So once again, let me get back in the topic. The topic once again is you don't owe nobody shit. It's your girl Tiiiik with the topic, so let's get right into it. So just wanted to say, you know, and this goes for us as women, men, kids, teens, grown-ups, older people, however you want to put it. And once again, and this is just to tell everybody you don't owe nobody shit. And this is just from my personal experience with family members, friends, and everything. You have to realize in life you don't owe nobody shit. You're going to have 3 types of people. You're going to have a person that's beneficial to you. You're going to have a person that's not beneficial to you. And you're going to have a person that's beneficial to you to a certain extent. We have to learn as human beings not to always listen to our hearts. Because that's what's wrong. We always listen to our hearts. And that's what gets you fucked up. Because it's like our heart controls our mind when our mind needs to control our heart. Deep, it's like people always go with what they feel in their heart. And that's like they first move when we should listen to our minds. Like we know, we understand what's going on, but we just like, oh, we got to always be there for these people. A little tight there. But anyway, and once again, this is my experience. I don't know if it's you guys' experience, but it's just my experience from me learning and growing. And I do have a lot of people that always been there for me when I counted on them no matter what. And anybody know if I ask you for something, I must really, really need it. Because my parents always say, and my granddaddy and them always say, you got that rich white girl syndrome. You know how you not rich, but you not broke, but you keep money on you. That's me. Or I'm losing my card or something. But anyway, back to the topic. I just want to say, you know, don't always be that helping hand, because that helping hand gets you fucked up. It can even fuck you up in the worst ways. I have helped people to the max and they still be disloyal, and I continue to help them when I knew in my mind not to help them, but it was in my heart I wanted to help them. So we have to learn that you can't always be there for people. You can't always be that, you know, right there. You can't always be right there. You can't always be on time. And that's what I had to learn. So I said, you know, in 2020, through all my years, I learned that. I always was helping people, but in the year 2020, I'm helping me. And one thing I'm helping me. Now, if you're a person that I could benefit from, like you always there when I call you, or you could benefit from me, I'm down with it 100%. But it's a lot of times that you cannot help those who not helping you. You know, they always say it's the thought that counts, but a lot of motherfuckers do not count those thoughts. And it's fucked up that a lot of people gonna put you in that situation. I have seen people help people that forgot about they had to pay their own bills. Like, and because you making this certain amount of money, you not understanding, like, okay, I could keep on helping them. But in reality, it's like they feeding off what you doing. They know how much you make, or they know, you know, they just know. So, and I was like one of those people. I help somebody out, be like, okay, whatever, I'll pay my rent. I always pay my rent and my bills on time, no matter what. But you'll be like, okay, I'll pay with my next check because I know I make this type of money. But then when you kind of realize it, and you ask that person for like $5 and they tell you like, oh, I don't have it, and you be like, damn, but you always come to me for help and I'm always there for you. And then what kills me the most is when somebody owe you something. It's so crazy. I think it's a bad habit for a person to owe somebody something, then they all on Facebook or social media, you know, just on social media having the best time of their life, and you like, damn, This motherfucker making a status and he or she ain't paid me shit. Or you got those ones that you see out in the public shopping and you be like, yeah, how you doing? They be like, how you doing? I be like, that money you owe me. What's up? Oh, I got bills, man. Nah, they ain't got shit to do with me. Because when you came to me, your bills was not due at the time. They were overdue. And I helped you. And that's what people don't understand. So I feel like we all just have to learn, you know, and just accept the fact that you can't always help nobody out. Y'all, I'm stretching because my little leg and my little toes is going to sleep. But we just have to learn that. And I feel like that should always be a big topic to, you know, help yourself before you help others. And that's another thing I always messed up on too. I always gave somebody my last, whether it was a friend, a person I didn't know, or a family member. And then when you think about it, when you down, and this goes for anybody, because everybody done been in this situation. I feel like the entire world have been in this situation. You have been stingy before, you have been selfish before, you have asked someone for something before. Everybody done used that before, you know. Everybody, they needed somebody that needed you, and it's gonna continue to happen. But I feel like we gotta quit going with our hearts and go with our minds. If your mind's sitting there telling you, don't help Auntie Rose, fuck Auntie Rose for this month. Let Auntie Rose struggle. Let the old bitch struggle. But, you know, and that's just how it goes. If your mind say, don't help Bestie Regina, don't help Bestie Regina. Let Regina lose her house. Because if you know in your mind, Regina punk ass ain't gonna help you, don't help the bitch out. You go for your boyfriend or your baby daddy. Big Daddy Mike, he going to the club. He just lost his challenger. And who he comes to? He coming to you, Sarah. Know what you tell Big Daddy Mike is, nigga, fuck you. Fuck you and that motherfucking Hemi. Fuck you and that motherfucking Challenger. Bitch, you won't be vroom, vroom, vroom with my motherfucking money. You shouldn't been in the club with Tiiiik and them, and your ass would been okay. You gotta learn how to say, fuck people. You don't owe them shit. Like, you don't owe nobody shit but yourself. But one thing I couldn't say is, don't be that type of person that somebody is helping you all the time, and when they need you, you know where to be found. Don't be that person, because karma is a bitch. Karma is a bitch, whether it gets you when you're young, whether it gets you when you real old. Like, karma's a bitch. And a lot of people don't understand that. That's one thing a person could never do to me. And it's so funny. It don't matter what, if I ever helped you and you was never there for me, I don't have to brag on it. I don't have to tell nobody it, because karma's a bitch. And I kid you not, every time I help somebody and we fall out or we don't talk no more, we not cool no more, they go through the worst shit ever. And I just be like, karma's a bitch. It's gonna always get you some type of way, some type of how. And that's why I tell people, you can't always be there for nobody. And people cannot always be there for you. And you can't get mad at a person if they really don't get it and they telling you like they really don't get it and you know they don't get it. You can't be that type of person that just be like, oh, you just doing that because you don't want to give it to me or you don't want to help me out. That's not fair. Because if I know you don't get it and I still ask you and you at least try to help me, I'm not finna dog you out. And that's what a lot of people do. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. Bitch, if I can't help you, I can't help you. I want to be around people that can tell me that. If I come to you and say, hey Shima, do you have $50? And you say, no, I don't. Or I'm in a bind right now. That's understandable. Be that person. Don't be that person that delete my call or, you know, put it on do not disturb, or I see you on Facebook. Instead of you just keeping it real. That's what's wrong with a lot of people too. They be scared to tell somebody no. You don't owe nobody shit. I don't owe you no explanation. You don't owe me no explanation. We don't owe nobody shit. And that's what people get wrong. Everybody feel they owe somebody shit. Even though if you feel you don't, you feel you do. And it's so crazy because we stuck in that box that says you owe somebody something. And when we always say like, oh, I'm not going to help that person out no more. Yes, we is. And it's so crazy. They're going to fuck you in the ass again. Just fuck y'all up in your ass. And you just be like, what the fuck? This motherfucker done fucked me over again. And don't get me wrong, it didn't happen to me. I don't know if it happened to y'all, but it didn't happen to me multiple times. Like, it didn't happen to me multiple times. Whether I done gave a person my last motherfucking 20, and that was my 20 to get back to work. I don't give a damn if I was getting $4,000 in a check every 2 weeks. I would still help somebody out. And that was me. I was always that person. I'm always that person. There was somebody. Whether it's you cussing a motherfucker out or whether you help somebody jump somebody, I was always there for somebody. And I do want to thank those, and those people know who I'm talking about. They helped me, that was there for me no matter what. It was a piece of chicken, a bowl of cereal, let me spend the night at their house, or stay at their house when my parents was working my nerves, any of that. All my life, I'm grateful. I'm not an ungrateful person. I'm just a person that, please don't give me something that I don't like. You know I don't like it. But anyway, back on topic. You don't owe nobody shit. I feel that you should always follow your mind. Sometimes it's okay to follow your heart when you know that person needs the help, but you could not keep letting people put you in a bind and then you feel that somebody's supposed to help you. No, if you knew Carl wasn't shit and Carl wasn't going to help you from the beginning of the get-go, then quit fucking helping Carl. Because at the end of the day, that shit, there's nothing I could do. And that's what we mess up at. We need to learn how to say no. Learn how to say no when it's time to say no. Learn how to say yes when you know you can count on that person. And then that's what's wrong with a lot of people. They feel because they give to you, you owe them something. Now, don't be a person that always give to me and think I owe you something. You choose that. But once again, like I said, that goes into those thoughts that count. And that's where a lot of people get wrong. Motherfuckers never count those thoughts because they feel that, oh, because you give, I don't have to give you nothing because you choose that. Well, maybe I choose it out of the kindness of my heart to give to you, and I feel that you're going to give it in return. I have been through that as well, too. But you can always be there for a person, and when it's time for them to be there for you, you like, oh, I gave this bitch everything. I did everything for this bitch. But wait a minute. Did that person ask you to do that? Did that person ask you? Did that person say they needed you? Did that person come to you and say, hey, Matika, this is this and that's that? No, you just gave it out willingly. And that's because I thought at the time being that that's what you were supposed to do for a friend or a family member, or a person you don't know. And I feel like that's what I was supposed to do. Always help, no matter what. Like when you see a homeless person, you feel that you're always supposed to help and always supposed to give. And don't question or don't ask. But in reality, you can't keep helping somebody that's not trying to help themselves. Or you can't keep helping somebody that you know not going to give you nothing in return. And that goes into a lot of situations as well. And I feel like a lot of people lose friendships over that. I feel that a lot of people forget where they came from. And it's just something that we don't realize or understand at a time when it's happening. And yeah, it does hurt when you know you got the money and you know that person need help. But it's hurting both of y'all. Like, if you want to be technical, it's really hurting both of y'all because this is money that you work for and you need it as well. No matter if you don't need it right there, but you're going to need it some days, some way, somehow. But then it's like, it's putting a burden on you as well because you finna help this person not gonna help you back. But then you do have those people that cannot give much, but they're willing, and that's what I love. I feel if I got $500,000, but you only got $100 to you and you willing to give me half of your money, I'm gonna always ride for you. I'm gonna always help you out. But once again, that puts you in a situation where people feel still need. You got people that will still put you in a situation where they feel like, oh, well, since you got more money than me, then you should do this. No, if I know you willing to help me, no matter what circumstance it is, if you could say, okay, well, I only got $100 to my name, I can give you 50 on it, even though you got all this money, but it doesn't matter. I'm cool with you. I will always help you no matter what. But you can't always be that giving person. You don't owe nobody shit. Don't nobody owe you shit. You have to know that. Excuse me. Whew. Cold ice water. But anyway, yes, like, we have to learn. And You have to learn now. You need to learn. I feel that people should also teach their kids to learn those yes and no words, to really, really put a meaning into it. You know, do examples. Like, you know, really do examples with it. But as well as too, don't be a selfish person, because being selfish, karma will bite you in the ass too. I mean, if you feel that you're able to help someone, and you know you are able to help them without asking them questions or anything, go ahead and do it. Don't be that person that helps somebody out and then always gotta throw it in their face. And see, I used to get that a lot, because people like, oh, every time you help somebody out, you throw it in their face. No, what I do throw in your face, if I help you, I want you to help me. But see, people get offended by that. And that's another thing too, that is a sign too. If a person get offended about you asking them to do something for them, if it's a simple little thing like help clean up or something like that, and they get mad or do this or do that, then that's a sign. And remember, I said it's gonna be a person that's gonna benefit you to all the way to the max. You're gonna have a person that ain't gonna never want to benefit you. Then you're gonna have a person that's gonna benefit you to a certain extent, and that's what happens. I done been in all three of those situations. Well, I had somebody that was always down there, always down for me. I done had somebody that was only there to a certain extent. I done been around somebody that shit ain't help at all. And I feel like everybody then went through that, and that's what's wrong with a lot of us. We don't know how to say yes when the time is right. We don't know how to say no when the time is right. And it's hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard, because if you know you're able, like, I feel like one thing that I probably would have a problem with is if I had a lot of my family members that had kids and I was always willing to help. If I'm able to help them, I feel like I'll be broke because I always want to help them. But like my family members, they are some great hustlers. Like, they help their own self, they do their own thing, and they do hair, husbands, and everything. So that's them. But I do say, if you don't owe nobody shit, you know, you gotta learn to do for yourself. You gotta learn how to say no. You gotta learn how to know when to be there and not want to be there. You gotta know that you can help those that are less fortunate than you. You gotta learn to quit helping those that sometimes are less fortunate than you, because then they take control of you and you not knowing it. Then you catch it years down the road. You just gotta know when to know. Like, you know, you gotta know when to do something. And I feel like that starts with everybody. That goes with everybody. And I feel like parents should teach their kids that at a young age, starting out now, so they can know. And you don't have signs when somebody is using you. You don't have signs when you helping someone so much and you not understand you helping them too much. You don't have signs when you can't help a person. It's just that instinct. You instantly got that instinct, like, oh, I'm finna help them. It's really no signs to really saying yes or no when you really supposed to help someone or not. I feel like you probably get a couple signs, but you don't know, like, when you really supposed to not do it and when you supposed to do it, you know? So I feel like it's hard. It is going to be hard, but you have to learn for yourself. You got to learn you don't owe nobody nothing. If you're a person that's always there for somebody, don't let nobody take control of you, because it will happen. People will take control of you and you will not know, you will not think shit of it until you break down, until someone's not around for you. That's the only sign we'll get. And that sign is right there in our heart and our mind. But in reality, we only gonna go with our heart if they need us again, and we gonna be back around helping them. I mean, some people do catch on earlier than everybody else, but I can't speak for everybody else, because I am a giving person and I will give in. I give in a lot. So it's just like, if you was to, now I ain't no dummy now, because if you using me, I'm gonna tell your ass about your motherfucking self. I'm like, hold on, bitch, you got the wrong motherfucker. But I feel if I'm able to be there for you and help you, I'm there 100%. If I got $5, you get $250. Hell, you get $250, I get $250. But it's just like, I feel like it don't be signs when you should not help no one or when you should. And it's hard. I feel like it's really hard when you don't know. It goes with friendship, it goes with family members, it goes with relationships. It's hard when you really, really want to help somebody, but you can't. And it's hard when you helping somebody and you constantly helping them and they keep running to you like you're a fucking money machine. It's just like they take advantage of you. So I just want to give you all that little note and just tell y'all, you know, you don't owe nobody shit. If you want to help a person because you want to. Don't do it because you feel you need to. No, you don't need to do anything but take care of yourself and what's yours and what's your responsibilities. But I also want to say, don't be a selfish person. If you're willing to help, help. If you're willing to not help, then don't help. But don't let nobody make you feel bad about it either. Don't let them put the blame on you. You tell them, hey, you are grown just as well as me, or you're able just as well as me. It's all about trying, and it's all about trying to help yourself. So with that being said, that was the topic for today. I will be back tomorrow with another topic. Once again, it's your girl Tiiiik. Thank you. Tune in.